You would let a woman control over you. It's different. That is some type of control over you.
It really is some type of control, ladies and gentlemen. Ladies and gentlemen, dorks and mother flowers. Good evening, everybody. How are you all today? I hope all of you are having a wonderful day. Do y'all hear me? Do you all hear me? I hope you all can. Ladies and gentlemen, it is Thursday, July 15th, 2021. It is 8:14 p.m. Eastern Time as we're doing this right now. To hit the pen there real quick, had to get a little hit in. But fear not, ladies and gentlemen, this is your WWE. God damn, I am so close. What the fuck is going on? This is your WWE Money in the Bank 2021 prediction. Our overall thoughts, what's going to go down this coming Sunday. This coming Sunday, Money in the Bank goes live on pay-per-view from the Dickies Arena in Fort Worth, Texas. This is WWE's first pay-per-view in front of a live crowd since WrestleMania. This is, I guess, part of their beginning of getting back on the road and all that fun stuff. So this is our prediction. We're live on YouTube. If you're on YouTube, please hit the subscribe button. If you're on Twitch, twitch.tv/around the point, please hit the follow button there. Be notified when we upload there as well and all that fun stuff. But I am not alone. As you already know, it's me. It is Steve. And like I mentioned before, I am not alone. I'm here joined by the good brother all the way in Detroit. The one, the only, Big Mike. You check him out over on Twitter at DetroitGamer313. Big Mike, what's up, bro? How you been?
Yeah, what's going on?
Not much, man. Nothing much. You know, a lot is going on. I don't know. A lot of people on Twitter are feeling some kind of way over the news of one Bill Goldberg making his return apparently to WWE. It was announced that he'll be appearing on television this week. And a lot of the experts feel some kind of way, which we'll get into in a little bit. But there's that. So much to get into. Yes, we have predictions coming up. I know as a whole, there's a lot of wrestling happening this weekend. Friday, you have SmackDown again. They kick off going back on the road in front of an audience going forward. And I feel like overall, it's great to see because, again, you know, for a long time, you were wondering, okay, when is this going to happen, right? When are they going to go back on the road? When are they going to have fans back in the building? The Thunderdome was great for what it was. But goddamn, like, yo, sitting there watching wrestling on the Thunderdome became cringeworthy. It became annoying, a lot of fun stuff. For a lot of people, I feel like this is like the darkest time in pro wrestling, especially for WWE. I think of it more like a challenge. If you get with my drift, I feel like this is more like, you know what? They had to do what they had to do. Was it perfect? Absolutely not. But they got through it. And I feel like years from now, whenever they come up with the history of WWE, years from now, this is going to be a network special. I guarantee you that. What do you think, Mike? What do you think?
Well, for us people in the U.S., there's no such thing as a network special. It's going to be a Peacock special. But, yeah, it was a struggle watching no crowds, piped in noise, the 24/7 championship running wild for the beginning of the pandemic. It was just not a good look. at all.
Yeah, it wasn't
Did it have its
really a
good
good
moments?
look.
Yeah.
Was that,
Yeah,
Mike? I'm
did it
sorry, I
have
didn't
its
mean to
good
cut you
moments?
off.
Yeah. I was saying, did it have its good moments? Yeah. We have some pretty decent moments. We have some MVPs of the men and women of both brands or all three brands. Uh, but yeah, everybody had to do what they had to do and make what they had to do work.
Yeah, of course, and that's what I think too. I think at the end of the day, yes, not everything was perfect. There's things that I wish they could have done that was different that they didn't do. But at the end of the day, I look back at this time as, you know what, there was a time that I lived through. I guarantee you, I'm sorry, a Peacock special. But even with that, like, I don't know if you knew this or not, but they've cut so many shows that was supposed to air on Peacock and they pulled the plug on them. Like, we're supposed to get a Nexus special on Peacock. And for whatever reason, they pulled the plug on it. I don't know why. We were supposed to get the Broken Skull session with Kevin Nash, I think last week. And for whatever reason, they pulled the plug on it again. We're supposed to get, I feel like I'm zoomed in right now. What is good with me today? I feel like I'm zoomed in. I don't know what it is. Also, we might be getting another overlay down the road. That is the plan, but there's that. What was I saying? We were all supposed to get the Lex Luger special, like the Icons edition of Lex, which I was actually looking forward to watching. And they decided at the last minute to pull the plug on it, which I don't know why. I don't know what the fuck is going on with that end. But what I do know is this Sunday is WWE Money in the Bank. I'll be honest with you. I know people were wondering when Hell in a Cell was announced a couple of months ago. Oh, why are they doing Hell in a Cell in June? What the fuck is going on? And I said, hey, with them, with everything at the time, I think it was the UFC who was running shows in an arena. I think they were the first, again, the first sporting event to run a large show in front of a large audience. At the time, they were doing their shows in Jacksonville. And I said that, that UFC show, I think it was Masvidal, and Lag is back. Big Mike, what's going on, bro? Like I was saying, I think, a couple of months ago, people were upset. Oh, why are they doing Hell in a Cell in June? Why is it not Money in the Bank? And I said, a lot of eyes were going to be on that UFC show that in Jacksonville. It was Masvidal versus Usman that we did a reaction stream to. And that's going to answer a lot of questions. How is WWE and even AEW are going to be running their shows and what are they going to be doing? And when that happened, I did say, hey, WWE knowing that July they'll be back on the road, they want that. And again, Money in the Bank is considered by a lot of people one of the major shows of the year. So for a fact that, hey, they're gonna be back on the road with a large audience, right? So they want this show to have that feeling compared to what happened last year. We all remember what happened last year, right? Which I give them credit for being creative. You know what? I was fine with it from the standpoint of creativity.
I
What about
wouldn't
you, Big
mind.
Mike?
I wouldn't mind them doing that again if they're ever in Connecticut and they run a Money in the Bank. It can be like a race to the Titan Tower, even though they're probably not in Titan Tower anymore. Did they
I don't.
officially move into their
I don't.
new headquarters, or did that
I don't.
fall under?
I don't even know, bro. I don't even
Because
know.
they
But
were supposed to move into a new headquarters.
I think so. Yeah. Anyway, I'm reading the comments here. By the way, you guys are kicking ass in the chat. We have Sam Katz here. Got my AEW tickets for NYC, homie. I will see you there. Yes, yours truly, along with Walter, will be going to AEW Dynamite at Arthur Ashe Stadium in Queens. So my weekend schedule, my wrestling schedule is looking, we're back there. The boys are back, if you will. We're getting back in there, how things used to be, continuing where we left off in 2019. For me, I have Wrestle Pro next week over in Big Mike with the with the home. What's going on, Mike? What's going on, Big Mike?
Nothing.
Okay.
Just something random to post.
Okay. I feel you saying. I get you. But next week I have Wrestle Pro in Union, New Jersey. It's an independent promotion, an independent show that I'm going to here. Outdoors should be fun. After that, again, September, I have SmackDown in the Garden, September 10th. September 15th, I'll be in AEW Dynamite at Prudential with Eric. And then the following week, I'll be in Queens with Walter. So there's that. So my schedule looks packed, if you will. But there's that. Oh, you see this, bro? You seen this, right? Apparently your boy, yo. What's going on with your boy?
I don't know who that is. Who is that?
Just Alex wants someone to pay for a SmackDown ticket to him for SmackDown. I'm guessing. I hope that's self-love. Hey, man. I hope. Anyway.
I can say a lot of things, but I'm not going to say anything.
I could say him too, bro. Listen, here's the thing with me. Here's the thing with this forum, bro. It's open. You know what I'm saying? At this point, bro, this is not for the easily offended, but it is what it is. Oh man. Anyway, listen, I mentioned earlier, there's a lot of wrestling going on, okay? There's SmackDown Friday. There's Impact Wrestling this Saturday. Slammiversary 2021, which is literally getting no hype at all. No hype at all. Kenny Omega is the Impact World Champion, and yet there's no buzz. No buzz at all. And the main event is Sami Callihan versus Kenny Omega. That's the main event. Which I might talk about on Monday if I'm off on Monday. Which I don't even know yet. We'll keep you posted on that. And then Sunday is Money in the Bank. So let's get into this, shall we? Let's get into this. If you guys want to post your predictions as well, feel free to, and all that fun stuff. So, Big Mike, I know it's Thursday. I know tomorrow is SmackDown, but we got things going on. I have work tomorrow. I'm not going to be around, and it's the weekend. I'm just busy as all hell. And then we're doing are we still doing the stream reaction? Yes, right?
For Money in the Bank?
Yeah.
Yeah.
We're still doing a live reaction. Now, listen, if I'm off Monday, which I hope to be, but if I am, we'll do the review for that as a part of Steve's Kitchen on a Monday. However, if I'm not off, we might have to do double duty. Might have to on that Sunday. Just keeping you posted right now, everybody. But again, if you're on YouTube, if you're on Twitch, we encourage you guys to please hit those buttons. If you're on YouTube, hit the like button, hit the subscribe button, hit the share button. If you're on Twitch, hit the follow button. We're trying to become a Twitch affiliate. We're trying to get 50 followers. We're at 30 now. So we're trying to get those numbers up. And yeah, hopefully be a Twitch affiliate. The plan is the reactions that we do, whether it's, again, pro wrestling, whether it's, combat sports, what have you. We might even do a reaction stream to Tyron Woodley versus Jake Paul. We might just do that. I don't know yet.
If we do that and Tyron Woodley loses, that will be my retirement of reaction to Jake Paul fights.
I don't know. I heard that the loser got to get a tattoo if they love the winner. And got it.
Yeah. So, like I said, if Tyron Woodley loses, I will retire from watching Jake Paul fights.
Okay. You heard it here first. That's the plan. So, let's get into the predictions, okay? So, right now, I'm seeing 6 matches. They could add more, but again, at this point, it is what it is. Mind you, I haven't even watched Monday Night Raw, which is sad, right? I haven't even watched Monday Night, which is the saddest shit in the world. And mind you, I just don't have time. I just, it's not it for me. It's not. I know what happened. Mike. I don't know about you, but It just
No,
ain't it for me. It ain't it for me. It ain't
no,
it.
I honestly don't know,
So
don't care.
so I'm just gonna basically freestyle what happened to the best of my ability, and then from there we'll just get your reaction. How about that?
I'm down with that.
I'm down with that. Hell yeah, I'm down with that too. I'm down with that. So we have AJ Styles and Omos, who are still the Raw Tag Team Champions, which I am still in shock by. I literally forgot about all
I
that.
mean, they never defend them.
They never defend them, yeah. Versus the Viking Raiders of Eric and Ivar. So, first off, it literally hit me that, the Viking Raiders are coming back. They actually are back. Holy shit. I thought this whole time, it is what it is. I think on Raw this past Monday, one of the members got a win over AJ. I think one of them had a singles match. Almost had his first singles match. And he didn't go off his feet for the big guy. So there's that.
All right.
I mean, there's talks of Randy Orton and Matt Riddle going for the tag titles at SummerSlam. I think that's the time to do it. But do you, at this point, really, do we really drag Styles more into? Because I feel like right now they have nothing for him. It's like, you know what, AJ, we have a challenge for you. You are the phenomenal one. Let's see you get this guy over. And AJ just being the nice guy, like, no problem, I'll do it. That's just the vibe I get, honestly. I don't know about you. Because AJ, I feel like, deserves better.
Well, I have no vibe because I don't care.
Of course you don't care. Of course you don't care.
I mean, I don't care who he gets over and who doesn't he get over. It's Monday Night Raw.
Okay. So that being said, I mean, the Viking Raiders, I just feel like they just came back. I remember last year, this time of the year, during those empty arena shows, they were doing these challenges with the fucking Street Profits, whether it was a talent show, a game of basketball, a game of bow and arrow, I think it was, or axe throwing or bowling. Yeah. And at the time, Ivar was getting over.
Yeah, and it was a turkey eating contest, turkey leg eating contest, and every woman coming up to Hanson, it was like, well, his name is Ivar, right? And
Ivar.
Yeah, and it's saying that he looks good and Eric doesn't.
Yeah.
And Street Profits will make fun of him. Yeah, I would take that over what they're doing now.
Ooh. My piece. Anyway, yeah, I would too. And I think that's what I said earlier. There were good moments of the empty arena era of WWE. And this is one of them, I felt like. Because they knew obviously they were not going to get a reaction from people being there in the building, so they could do what the fuck they wanted to do. That being said, I don't see any reason why Styles and Omos lose the titles here. I don't see a reason.
Exactly.
But at that point, at that same time, it's like, they could do much better with Styles right now. They could do way better for him right now. But hey, it is what it is.
They could do 100% better.
Yeah, they can.
1,000% better. 2,000% better.
So after this, we go to Rhea Ripley defending the Raw Women's Championship versus Charlotte Flair. So this is their rematch from WrestleMania 36. If I'm not mistaken. I know a couple of weeks, was it last week? They did, what was it last week? They did this whole thing. They did this whole angle where I guess they both were on, I guess Charlotte was in crutches, and yet Rhea imitated her. I'll be honest with you. I am not digging this Rhea Ripley.
Who is?
No one is. I don't care who the fuck you are. I don't want to hear this bullshit at all. Rhea Ripley's fucking amazing. Fuck you. I don't want to hear it. Spare me. Fucking spare me. I know a lot of these experts, I know a lot of these so-called experts had this high expectation. Oh, they're going to do this, but come on, bruh. Come on.
Right.
That being said, let's be honest here. And this might get people mad. But she's going up against the GOAT right now.
True.
In Charlotte Flair. I don't give a fuck what you say. She's a Flair, but let's be real about it, yo.
Yeah.
No one doing what she's doing right now.
Yeah. And like I said before in the beginning with Charlotte, in the beginning when she first came back, I liked that iteration of Charlotte, but it has
Me too.
slowly trended
Me too. I loved it. I agree
down.
with you. I agree with you with that 100% on that.
It is like nose diving because it's like they're doing the same thing every week. It's like they get ready to form a tag team or something. You know?
Like Sheamus and Cesaro in 2016.
Yeah, it's like frenemy type promos and stuff like that. For at least with the last thing I saw, which was like 3 weeks ago. So it's like it's just weird promos, like they're getting ready to pair up.
Like buddy and shit.
Yeah,
I get what you're saying. I hope not. Then again, honestly, I take that back. I wouldn't mind it at all. I would not mind it at all. You call it evolution. See what I did there? See what I did there, right?
I mean,
the real evolution, not evolution. Okay, not evolution. So there's that. I'll be honest with you. A part of me wants to care about this program. I want to. On paper, I should be caring, right?
yeah,
Because for years, people put Rhea Ripley up on this pedestal when she was in NXT. That she's gonna be this big deal on the main roster. Hey guys, I'm currently. This is from Jason. It's all good, bro. I'm happy that you're here, man. Hey, I'm currently watching another wrestling podcast. That's why I didn't show up for show up for you. It's all good, bro. Listen, man. At the end of the day, there's always a playback. There's no pressure here. At the end of the day, you know what I mean. As long as you're supporting wrestling podcasting, that's all that really matters. At the end of the day, I don't know what it is, but I feel like everyone tries to compete with one another. I don't know what that. I don't know why. Like, bro, at the end of the day, everyone's doing the same thing. At the end of the day, everyone's doing the same thing. Whether it's a prediction. Now, granted, what was I gonna say here? Granted, you know what I mean. It's on different days, if you will, but at the end of the day, I think everyone's trying to get the vibe out there. You know what I mean? But I hate this whole notion that everyone trying to compete with one another. No, why?
Well, I mean, everybody wants to be the best. Everybody wants to be the next big thing.
Everybody wants to be the next. I don't want to say. I don't want to go there. I don't want to go there. Oh no.
What was I gonna say? SRS.
Well, I smack them around, but nah. It was everybody wants to be the next. I guess SRS. Everybody wants to be the next. These big webs, the next Mike Johnson. All that. It is what it is. It is what it is. Anyway, let's move on. Let's continue with this. Again, everyone support one another. Show some love. We're all like one big old happy family. It's like a circle right now. We're all just hitting the blunt, hugging each other, singing Kumbaya, if you will. Anyway, where was I here? So Charlotte Flair and Rhea, I want to care, but I just can't find myself to caring at all. I feel like we've been talking about this match for a minute. That being said, let's get the belt off Rhea Ripley.
Yeah, 100%.
Let's get this belt. Damon Castillo writes here. Heel Steven, what do you think of John Cena versus Roman Reigns being an I Quit match at SummerSlam? I'll get into that in a little bit. We'll get into that in just a bit. So, where was I here? At this point in juncture, listen, let's get the belt off Rhea Ripley. Put it on Charlotte. And listen, there's a possibility that Becky is coming back. Obviously, what the fuck? They announced she's going to be there Money in the Bank. Whether she'll be there in attendance, whether she'll be backstage, we don't fucking know. But that being said, I do feel that their plan was to do Bayley and Becky at SummerSlam. That was probably the plan until Bayley got hurt. So what do you do here? Do you really go and hey, let's do Becky, which I think makes sense. Let her go for the belt that she never lost. The belt that, hey, she didn't lose technically because she got knocked up. So but when you do that, do you really want to go the route of Becky versus Rhea and what they've done to Rhea Ripley, says making her way up to the main roster for NXT, or do you go the route that you already seen her before, that you already know, but you know it's gonna get people talking. Old
Right.
reliable. Do you go with old reliable Charlotte Flair versus Becky at SummerSlam in a stadium in Las Vegas? What do you do?
I would go with old reliable.
Exactly. And again, we're not knocking Rhea Ripley. We're not. We think she's amazing. It's just that the way they placed her on the show, I'm not convinced.
Right.
I'm not convinced. And this is supposed to be their WrestleMania this year. The real WrestleMania. Large building is if it's up, something. You know what I mean? Like, come on.
Yeah, the Cardi B song. Yeah. I mean, they got to pack this show with something, and Rhea Ripley versus Charlotte isn't that for the 4th billionth time, or Rhea Ripley versus somebody else isn't the stack thing. So you take the title off of Rhea Ripley, put it on Charlotte, and then boom.
Or maybe you could do it. Listen, you could do a 3-way if you really want to add. No, listen. Because people, no, you know what it is? Because people are gonna bitch about it. You gotta understand the internet. Again, they're gonna bitch about it on Twitter, right? Oh, what about Rhea Ripley? She deserves the opportunity. And your boy, your boy, Mr. Self Love is gonna put a hashtag that everyone's gonna follow. Hashtag Justice for Rhea or hashtag Rhea deserves better. It's gonna happen.
But
You'd be surprised, but listen, there's dorks out there.
who's gonna? I'm not wasting my breath on Rhea Ripley.
I know that, but there's people that will, and for whatever reason, they'll force themselves to care about, oh, she needs to be in the match. It's like when Carmella wasn't putting Money in the Bank 2 years ago or 3 years ago. And people were like, Carmella is money, some shit like that. Money is my bad. Money is fucking not Carmella, take that back. Ruby Riott. It was Ruby Riott. Oh, Ruby is money. Your boy put a hashtag and everyone fucking dick rided the shit out of it.
Yeah. I remember that.
Yeah.
Well, now she's not in the company, so she can do whatever she wants.
I know that, but still, but the point is that no one, the people politic for it though. So imagine now, they're gonna complain, they're gonna moan, all this and that. I'm pretty sure Dave Sack might tell me, "Hey, what if we do Rhea Ripley versus Meiko Satomura?" I'm like, bro, I'm good, homie, I'm good. I love you, Dave. I love you. All right, relax. Anybody? Oh, you're doing this? You're not. Relax, everybody. Take it easy. That being said, I'm going with Charlotte Flair.
Yeah, I'm going with Charlotte too. It's a no-brainer.
There's a no-brainer. That's what we're going to do as well. We're going to open the phone lines in a little bit. If you want to call in, we'll post the link up. And there you go. Let's see here. Jason writes here, hey, guys, guess what? I'm headed to Charlotte, North Carolina in about 8 days. We hope you enjoy yourself out there, Jason. If you're going to the beach, enjoy it. Ask question, why Goldberg comeback? Cringe. Bobby Lashley versus Goldberg, not money. Brock Lesnar versus Bobby. We'll get into it in a little bit, all right? We'll get into it in just a sec here, okay? Hang on tight, people. So let's move on from this, okay? Let's move on from this. From there, we have the women's Money in the Bank ladder match. We have Asuka versus Naomi versus Alexa Bliss versus Nikki Ash versus Liv Morgan versus Zelina Vega versus Natalya, who was added in on Monday. And recently announced, added into the match is Tamina. Wrapping up Tamina been added to the match. Mike's reaction just said it all. People. He's like he just threw up something. It's like he just threw up his lunch. Like, oh, screw this shit.
Here's the thing. I think I know where they're going.
Where are they going?
It's not going to be Tamina or Natalya because they just got them in there for tag team purposes. They can double team people and don't have a big focus on the briefcase, it's gonna be either Zelina Vega or Alexa Bliss
To win the match?
to win the match.
Okay, first of all, I gotta say, the man Tamina, nah, bro. Nah, not what
You could
that
have added.
wasn't.
You could have added Tegan Knox.
Well, Knox now, no longer Tegan Knox. It's now
Oh yeah,
Knox.
Knox. Yeah, Knox.
Or
You coulda
or Shotzi or Shotzi.
Shotzi.
You know what's crazy, bro? I never, and again, I'm not trying to knock Shotzi Blackheart. I'm not knocking her, okay? I remember watching her on Impact Wrestling a couple years ago. And it was at a time where Impact were like and they still do it too. They allow independent talent to come in, do like a per appearance. You know what I'm saying?
Right.
And at the time, she was competing. I forgot against who it was, but it was a random impromptu Impact match, right?
Right.
And I remember watching the match. I'm like, yeah, this girl isn't it.
Oh, Tegan Knox?
No, Shotzi Blackheart, like this girl ain't it.
Oh, Shotzi.
Yes.
She looks good though.
Yeah, she looks good. Don't get me wrong, but at the time, I'm like, yeah, this girl ain't it. Anyway, words, haha, eat your words, Steve. Eat your word, motherfucker. I get it. Okay, relax. I fucking get it. So, where were we here? The women's match. Listen, I'm a sucker for these multi-people matches, like battle royal ladder matches. I'm a sucker for it. Okay. That being said, I think it'll be a fun little match to watch. Again, I wish for whatever reason they continued the style of last year, but again, they're on the road again, so now it's like whatever. But again, like you said earlier, Mike, if they ever do this show in Connecticut,
right?
I don't give a fuck if it's cinematic or not, but live from Titan Towers, you know what I mean?
Yeah, or they can like race the Titan Towers and get to the first floor and make it cinematic.
I know.
Start off live and then end cinematic.
Only one can hope. Only one can hope.
All right.
So, with that being said, the way they've been building this up, especially on the SmackDown side, is Liv Morgan.
All right.
Liv Morgan, the underdog. Liv Morgan, the comeback. She's been getting involved with Sonya Deville. I even thought they might ask Sonya.
Yeah, that's what I thought they were gonna do.
Which is not bad. It's not a bad option. That being said, it should be, a match. What can they do? I know tomorrow night is going to be Carmella versus Bianca Belair for the SmackDown Women's Championship,
Right.
which was supposed to be Bayley and Bianca, but Bayley is hurt, so now they're adding. I'll even go once. People were saying, "Oh, they should have added Becky because Becky was announced for the show." Who would say again? Maybe they could do a surprise, right? Where backstage Tamina gets hurt or Natty gets hurt and Becky gets added to the match as a surprise.
Right.
But I don't think she's winning though. Or maybe she does win, and that's how we get Becky into the championship match, which I don't agree she needs to do. Because like we mentioned earlier, the idea is that, hey, Becky never lost her title.
Right.
You know what I mean? But
Mm-hmm.
the way they've been building this up is Liv Morgan on the SmackDown side, right? But on the Raw side, it's like, here's Alexa Bliss putting people in the fucking spells, right?
Yeah.
Here she is putting people under this fucking spell and shit. It's like if you ever watched Pokemon when you were a kid, but the Indigo series, is that she's fucking Sabrina, the gym leader, the ghost leader Pokemon, if you will. You probably have no idea what the fuck I'm talking about, Mike.
No, I never watched it.
If you ever watch, God, anyone that's listening right now, if you ever watched Pokemon back in the day, if you remember how Ash would go to gym to get gym badges, right? There was one gym badge that he had trouble getting. It was from this girl named Sabrina, and she was psychic, whatever. She had like telekinesis, and her thing were like these ghost Pokemon, these psychic Pokemons.
Right.
And she would have, that's what I can think of almost. Like that's basically what Alexa Bliss reminds me of in a way. So you see on Raw how she's getting people in the spells and shit, right? Reginald, not Nyla, almost a Nyla Rose. I don't know why. Nia Jax, Shayna Baszler. I'm convinced the possibility that Alexa Bliss puts everyone into a spell and no one can move, and she grabs the briefcase.
If that happens, yeah.
There's even people that are saying that she's feuding with that we're gonna get the return of the Fiend or Bray Wyatt under Sister Abigail. I even heard that one too.
She is Sister Abigail. What are you talking about?
No, but remember how in 2017 we're supposed to get Bray Wyatt.
Don't bring that up. Don't
that's
that up.
What
Don't talk about it. I know what you're saying.
That's what the experts are saying, bro. I'm telling you.
Yeah. Don't bring that up. It never happened. I never seen it. I never wanted to see it. It never happened to me. So
never happened. Just like never mind. I don't want to go. Never happened. Okay.
It never happened.
Never happened. Well, they didn't see it. It's over. Anyway. But at the same time, here's Nikki Ash.
They changed her name.
Now I don't know if you knew this or not, but Nikki Cross is a superhero.
So her superhero name is Nikki Ash.
Yes. Ash stands for almost superhero. I know, Mike, you want to laugh. I know Nikki Ash, almost superhero. Better than SHIT. Well, I think SHIT was better, right? Superhero in training.
Yeah, it should have been.
But here's my thing. I said this to people on Twitter. What if this whole time, right? Alexa Bliss has Nikki Cross under a spell? Where Nikki Cross thinks she's a superhero. I'm just saying.
Who's your prediction?
My prediction for this?
Yes.
Can we bring back James Ellsworth? Can he make a cameo appearance? I'm just saying. Can we get James Ellsworth?
No, okay, I think he ruined his connect. So.
Asuka's in this match too. So is Naomi. There's so many ways to go, but listen, let's discard Natalya and Tamina. They're discarded, okay? Why would they win?
Why would right.
They? Okay. Zelina Vega is back, right? She lost to Liv Morgan on her return. I don't see them doing anything big with her. I just don't see it happening anytime soon. So let's discount her. Okay. Naomi has been going through a lot of shit this week on social media. Undeservingly so. Do you think WWE would go that route? Okay, listen, we feel sorry for what's going on, or is it like, listen, Jason or Jimmy Uso have been doing this shit, guilt by association. You know what I mean? Mm-hmm. You know how fans can think of shit sometimes. You know what I mean?
Right.
But with that, I'm gonna discard her too. Can we do that?
Yeah.
Okay. Asuka, let's be honest here, has been like the fucking afterthought of Monday Night Raw. And it's a shame because
which is so bad.
She was one of the MVPs of the pandemic era of the women's division, along with Bayley.
If it's one person that deserves justice out of every woman on both brands, it's Asuka. Every time, all the time. That's the one person that deserves
But she won it last year. But she won it last year as well. Remember, she won it
last year. But
she won the title.
Once she get into a title reign, she is literally the afterthought.
Yeah.
No matter how good she is, no matter how much her promos were funny, cringy, she was the afterthought.
Yeah.
And it stinks.
It does. It really, really does. Because, again, she deserves better. She deserves way much fucking better than this. So let's discard Asuka, right? We're down to Alexa Bliss, Nikki Ash, and Liv Morgan. Okay. I said this before. What if this whole time, right? They just do this one spot where Alexa puts everyone under a fucking spell. And no one can move, and she just climbs the ladder. With Eva Marie, right? I think Eva Marie said this on the podcast with Jericho. The idea of, hey, Vince had this idea. Apparently, she just stands there. on the steel step and wins without putting a fucking finger on anybody, right? This whole idea that, hey, Alexa, somewhere in this match puts everyone under a spell. They can't move, right? Yes, it's going to get shitted on because, again, we're back on the road.
Yeah, but what,
Had this been in the Thunderdome, it could work. Now that I think about it, remember,
yes.
I'm a little stoned right now, okay? I'm Stone Steve right now, okay? So now they're back with fans. A lot of shit that she's done is not going to work anymore. That being said, I'm going to discard Alexa Bliss. I hate to say it. I really hate to say it. You have Nikki Ash, right? Who I know a lot of people are shitting on. I said this already. What if this whole time Alexa Bliss has Nikki Ash under a spell, or Nikki Cross for that matter, making her think she's almost a superhero? Would that be compelling? Hey, I'll be sold. I'll be sold.
I mean, maybe it's got to be told 10% right.
Yeah,
it has to have 10% logic. If it has no logic to it, then it's like, all right, no.
Yeah. So there's that too. So there's that also. So I'm stuck with Liv Morgan here. Liv Morgan, who, let's be honest here too, lost her partner in Ruby Riot, or Ruby, and whatever her name is now, I forgot. Okay, Ruby Soho, I think it is. And you know there's something there. You know they really want to pull. They want to push her for obvious reasons.
All right.
Not just because of her in-ring ability. Because let's be real about it. She's shown improvement. I don't give a fuck who you are, but she has shown improvement in the ring.
Yeah, she was showing improvement when she got that concussion.
She's not someone that I'm putting the rocket ship behind. I'm not saying that right now. But yeah, you want to build as a contender. Fans to get behind. Yeah, I'll go with I cheer for Liv Morgan.
Yeah, but as I think about it, yeah, she's probably gonna win.
She's probably gonna win. It's gonna be the good story. She's probably gonna cry after. She's probably gonna get a post-match interview by Kayla Braxton, right? And they're gonna do that whole thing, right? Just so she might lose the briefcase. But that being said, I'm gonna go with Liv Morgan here. I might be wrong on it, but fuck it. What about you, Big Mike?
Didn't you say Zelina Vega was in this too?
Yeah, but let's be honest. Is she really winning though? Come on.
No, she's not. As I really think about it, no. I'm changing it. It's either gonna be Alexa Bliss or Liv Morgan.
Fair enough. From there we have let's get into this is going last. I don't give a fuck what anyone thinks. This is going last. We have Ricochet versus John Morrison versus Riddle versus Drew McIntyre versus Big E versus Kevin Owens versus King Nakamura. They changed his name. Versus Seth Rollins. Let's be honest here. For a men's Money in the Bank ladder match, this is a stacked lineup.
Yeah.
Oh, how can you say that? What's wrong? Listen.
Well, everybody's well known. Everybody knows them. Everybody has history with a lot of people. Everybody loves Ricochet. Everybody loves Big E. Everybody loves Seth Rollins. Everybody loves Nakamura. Everybody loves, who else is in this?
You know what it is, bro? Everyone here was traveled. Yeah. They all been places, bro.
Right.
They were champions at one other, well, with the exception of Big E. Because Big E, I don't recall really exploring the independent scene.
No. I think he went straight to the WWE. Yeah.
But again, I'm not taking anything away from him. The guy's amazing.
Right.
For someone his size, is shit he should not be doing. But I'll digress on that. Read in the comments here, by the way, before I go any further with the men's. I'll do it after the men's. We'll do it after the men's. I'll read the comments, okay? So I'll look at this. Here's what I get out of it, okay? I feel like Ricochet and Morrison are basically the guys that are gonna have the big ladder spots in this match. I did enjoy that spot from Monday a couple of weeks ago where Morrison was sitting on the barricade and Ricochet did a splash. And again, it was in the Thunderdome from home. It's like, oh my God. But I imagine they were in a live building with live crowd, like, oh my God, if you will.
Yeah.
Two different scenarios, two different situations there. But mostly they're just there to take the ladder spots and all that shit. And you know they're gonna be in front of a large crowd. You know for a fact they're gonna be still in that honeymoon stage. So whatever any spot that Ricochet does, it's over, bro. If
True.
you will.
100%.
Yes. This is funny. Dark Sage 9117. You all got it wrong. A wrestler will climb the ladder, get the briefcase. That's all you need to say. A wrestler wins every match, another wrestler loses. The end. That is your prediction for Money in the Bank. I love this. Yo, MVP right now.
He does it again.
He does it again, bro. Holy shit. I want this guy to fucking narrate my wedding. I swear to God, yo. A bride, a man gets on a knee, pulls something out of his pocket. Timeout.
Yeah, I gotta ask a question.
Should what?
So the show you're going to on September 10th, right?
A SmackDown.
Yeah,
I know Raw.
It's a Super SmackDown. That's all I was asking.
Supposedly, we don't know what that means. For all we know, they're gonna be a dark. I read the.
That's the logo for it. So it's red and then SmackDown. So is that going to be the draft?
I assume so.
Okay.
I'm going to a draft, bro. I'm gonna be high and drunk in New York with Walter, bro.
Well, yeah. Welcome to the club. What does Super Show mean?
I would assume. Either thing, I think it's one of those situations where this is their first show back in New York. So you're going to hype this shit up. Again, New York is their home base. So you're going to hype this shit up. You're going to make it seem like, holy shit, this is a big deal. We're coming back home after being gone for God knows how long, right?
Right.
So they're going to want that sold out. I'm not even sure if they're sold out or not. So there's that too. Anyway, which I look forward to going with Walter. A man proposes to a woman. Oh my God, this is a man proposes to a woman, right? With an object he brought from store with his own money. He asks her something and waits to see if she says yes or no. Very simple. Jermaine writes here, hey, everyone, did I miss something? I read on WWE Online that Tamina Snuka was the last entrant in the women's ladder match. Please tell me WWE was trolling us. Jermaine, we wish it was trolling, bro.
It's not a troll. I wish it was a troll, but it's not a troll.
It's not a troll, bro. Not a troll. Rooting along here again. Guys, if you are new to the channel, hit the subscribe button. If you're on Twitch, hit the follow button. We're trying to become a Twitch affiliate. So, yeah, man. There's that also. So, there's that. All right. Riddle, let's be honest here. Everyone that said that, bro, people were going to shit on Riddle, the main roster, the casuals are not going to give a fuck. They're wrong. Riddle is over his shit right now. Even from people. Think about this, right? A lot of the casuals fuck with him, bro. I got people that I work with that watch wrestling, but they don't follow the independents. They just follow WWE. They know about AEW, right? They've never watched Riddle on the independent scene, right?
Right.
But they fucked with him. They think he's funny as shit. So there's that. I mean, it doesn't matter, man. I get it. We know where this is going with Riddle. Right, he's gonna work a program with Randy Orton. Either they win the tag titles or at SummerSlam is Riddle and Orton. All right, Drew McIntyre. Listen, I have not been enjoying the thing with the sword and the fucking stories and shit. Right, It's like they've been feuding. Listen, if you want to feud with Jinder, go ahead. I'm all for it. It's not for the title no more. Feud with Jinder. I'm okay with that. I think honestly, we're getting a Jinder and Drew program at SummerSlam, which I am all for. I'm all for it.
Drew and Jinder.
Yes.
2/3 of 3MB.
Why not, bro? Why not? Okay. We have Kevin Owens. Okay. Kevin Owens, who had for a big part of the year was feuding with Roman Reigns, right? Didn't win. Obviously, he had that amazing I Quit. Was it last man standing match at the Royal Rumble?
Okay.
I think it was with Roman Reigns. And as much as you guys know me, I'm a huge nut hugger for Kevin Owens. You guys know me already. That being said, I'm good. I don't need to see Kevin Owens as champ right now, or even with the briefcase, unless he's a heel.
Okay.
So I'm discarding him. All right. Nakamura, I feel like, listen, bro, King Nakamura is as good as he's gonna get, and I'm all for it. But not right now. Him as champion, I'm good. This is no longer 2018 has come and gone. So I'm discarding him. We literally is down to two people, Seth Rollins and Big E. Right? I feel like Rollins being added to the match, it gives it some type of a little bit more umph. Right? You have a former winner in this match, someone who cashed in at WrestleMania.
Right.
Awesome, right? All that is fucking awesome. And I just don't see him winning either. At the same time, there's talks of him being involved with Roman in a program down the road. This could be that way of doing it, right? But then I don't know if you heard this. I know I didn't mention this. I know I didn't mention this earlier with the women, but apparently, if you win, you can cash in on either the WWE champion, the Universal champion, or the NXT champion.
So they giving NXT that old ECW feel.
Which I'm like, okay, if that's the case, how come there wasn't an NXT person in this match? If that was the case.
Yeah. I mean, you can count Ricochet as that guy.
Nah, but still, come on. Yeah, we'll count Drew McIntyre and Ricochet and Big E and not the whole fucking
match is NXT. Yeah,
basically,
and,
yeah, it's the
and
whole
they all,
NXT.
and they all except for Ricochet won the title in NXT.
Basically. Yep, basically. Yeah, when you think about it, right? You think about it?
Yeah.
But I think when it comes down to it, there's talks of Big E as well. Big E coming over to Monday Night Raw in the draft and probably working with Bobby.
Maybe.
So there's that too, and possibly reuniting the New Day as a group again. Or if you know what, they're not together. It's like they're New Day when they're together, but it doesn't mean they're really together. You get what I mean? Like,
right. It's like they're separate, but they are part.
I hope they go that route. I hope they go that route. So with that being said, I'm gonna give it to Big E.
Yeah, I think Big E wins.
I think Big E wins this. I think this is the start. Even though I think for a lot of people, this is really the start because now you have a crowd, if you will.
Right.
Questions will be answered and all that shit.
Yeah, people are gonna determine who's gonna win just by
who's over, who's not over,
who's climbing the ladder and like yes, no, and then all that type of stuff.
Yeah.
So I think they're gonna dub. I think they're probably gonna dub Big E as the guy to win that.
Yeah. So now we're down to our last two matches here. We have Bobby Lashley defending the WWE Championship, the almighty WWE Championship, right? WWE Champion himself versus Kofi Kingston. Now, I did watch the ending of Raw where Lashley tore up the set of the VIP lounge, right? He did lose to Xavier Woods on Monday.
Right.
I get where they're trying to go with this. You want there to be doubt in Bobby. You want to put this whole thing is that, hey, Kofi has a chance. Kofi might do this. I know there is a photo that leaked online yesterday, apparently, of an upcoming live event for the upcoming months. It's with Kofi Kingston with the WWE title. And this got people talking, oh, what's going to happen? Listen, they do that all the time.
True.
Doesn't really mean shit.
All right.
But I get what they're trying to do. They want you to feel bad for Kofi Kingston. They want you to have this belief that Kofi's winning it, right? Bobby's in shambles right now. There's that within the Hurt business. But I got news for you, man. It ain't happening.
Yeah, Almighty's too strong.
The Almighty, come on. The big guy, come on, man. And again, basically, if you think about it, right? If you watch, I know you didn't watch Raw, but I'm sure you saw the clip or the segment, right? He tells the women to go to the back, and he, destroys the VIP. I think it was Don Tony who said this on Breakfast Soup on Monday. Shout out to them, Don Tony, Anthony Missionary Thomas. That was their way of saying, yeah, you're not coming on the road with us. If you will, they're not coming. You're not going on the road with us.
Yeah, women. Yeah,
the women in the VIP lounge and shit like that. Which it is what it is. But
I mean, they could do what they did with Godfather back in the day and just get random women from each city.
Maybe so. But if you, again, the idea that, hey, Kofi has an opportunity, but Bobby's in doubts. But I got news for you. That's not happening.
All right.
Okay, listen. I love Kofi Kingston. I think he's an amazing talent. I was there 2 years ago. I was there when Kofi Mania started. I was there. I remember what it was like. That should have main evented WrestleMania, looking back on it now.
Mm-hmm.
But that being said, am I sitting here dying to see Kofi Mania 2? No, I'm not. I'm good. I saw the first one. He had his moment. I think it's a good program. Hey, it's a good, it's a match. But I said this when this was announced, I even said this, when Bobby, after WrestleMania, you got to throw him bodies. You got to throw him bodies just so we can get to SummerSlam.
Right.
And the same thing, goes for Roman.
Yep, you just gotta throw people. You gotta throw people at them, no matter how good or bad they are, until they dub those next guys. Like, really, top talent should have to take the title off of.
Exactly. And again, we're not saying that Kofi isn't top talent. We're not saying Kofi isn't top talent. Well, for me, I don't know about Mike, but for me, I can't. I'm not saying that Kofi isn't.
I'm not saying that either. I'm saying that, like, up and coming and top dudes need to take the title off of them so they can, get their rematch and then lose and then be on about their business.
Facts, yeah, big facts. But that being said, with this match, obviously I'm going with the big guy. I'm going with Bobby Lashley, the Almighty. I know a lot of people are upset. I know the news came out to Bill Goldberg. A lot of the experts in the community are losing it, and I'll get into that in just a little bit. Okay, once we get done with this prediction portion, because a couple of things I want to get into as well. To me, though, when it comes to Lashley and Kofi, yeah, I'm going with Lashley. You want to go into some momentum into that stadium show at SummerSlam and all that stuff. Again, Kofi's going to give him a good match. I think Kofi will make Bobby make his shit feel like $1 million. So there's that. And again, you're gonna get that sympathy near fall. Though I see that happening though.
Yeah,
it's like it's like in Best in the World this past Sunday with Mike Bennett and Jonathan Gresham, where Bennett hit his finisher and went for the pinfall. Right, 1, 2. It went for the third count, right? But the foot's underneath the bottom rope. And the way it was shot, it was like, oh my God, you literally thought Bennett won. That what we might see with Kofi. You might get that, like a Trouble in Paradise for the fall, and oh my God, you know what I mean? Anyway, we get the main event now. The main event we have for the Universal Championship, we have Roman Reigns, the Tribal Chief, arguably the best heel in wrestling right now. I don't want to hear it. No, it's not Kenny. I'm sorry. No, it ain't. I be sucking.
It's crazy, man. The AEW got 2 fake Triple H's on their roster. Isn't that crazy?
Really?
Yeah.
Really?
Yeah. Cody and Kenny.
Oh man, we'll get into that a little bit too.
They're 2 fake Triple H's. One is Reign of Terror, clean face Triple H, and the other one is 2007, 2008.
More like
Lemmy.
More like 06.
06. Yeah, 06.
06. Oh, yeah, 06. Yeah, we'll get into it a little bit too. So we have Roman Reigns and Edge going at it for the Universal title. Like I mentioned before, the idea that, hey, just like Bobby, you got to throw bodies to Roman. You have to. You know what I mean? And he's been killing it. And you think about it, right? If the idea is that we're going to do Cena at SummerSlam, right? I'm assuming Cena comes back. I'm assuming Cena comes back after the SmackDown after Money in the Bank. That's what I do. I know people, tomorrow we get Cena to return. Nah, I'd milk that.
Yeah.
Pump the brakes. Have Becky come out tomorrow. That's fine. But next week, boop, 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 and he comes out with the George, and he comes out with he has his hair now, right? He has like a whole full set of hair and shit.
Mm-hmm.
Like, it's going to be so off, dude. I hope he gets a haircut, dude. I know he's filming a movie, so they won't even let him cut his hair and shit, yo. Fuck, it's over. But
I mean, yeah, it is what it is. He doesn't look bad. He doesn't look bad. I hate military buzz cut John
I'm
Cena.
saying this now, bro. He's winning an Academy Award before Rock, before Dwayne.
Okay.
Before Dwayne. Watch, you'll see.
Well, he has to be in movies worthy to win an Academy Award.
I'm just saying it's gonna happen though. He beats Dwayne to an Academy Award, and Dwayne been doing this shit for years, dude. Yeah. Anyway. So we have Roman and Edge, and listen, I dig the Edge comeback, right? Last year, right, when he came back, he was in the Rumble match, a surprise entrant, worked with Orton. Granted, they had to do that long last man standing match, followed by that greatest wrestling match ever. They made it work, right? He got hurt, he comes back, and all of a sudden he wants his championship back. He never lost it, right? Even though we all saw at WrestleMania, he got pinned along with Daniel Bryan.
All right.
And now he's getting his one-on-one match. It'll be a fun match. I know there's also this whole thing between the Usos. But I think at the end of the day, I think with all said and done, the big dog gets the W.
100%.
There's no reason why Edge is even getting, you know what I mean? There's no reason. Hell, if you want to do a SummerSlam Edge versus Rollins, sign me the fuck up.
Yeah, I would like to see a couple things. I would like to see Edge versus Rollins, and then have him go on Raw and do Edge versus Bobby for the WWE Championship. Get into that.
Maybe so. Why not? But that happened. And what it does too is, hey, you think about it, right? A couple of weeks ago, they did this whole list. What is John Cena's top rivals, right, in WWE? Who do you think was number one?
Edge.
Exactly. In reality, it's not. His top rival, we all know who it is, right?
See, they're not gonna.
I know, but in reality, we know what's up. We know what's up.
I mean,
But
I didn't
they
watch that. I didn't watch that. I wasn't watching WWE in 2011. So to me, it is Edge.
But yeah, okay, that's fine. But to everyone else, it's like we know what's up. You know what I mean? So the idea is Edge, right? Edge is seen as best opponent, right? His biggest rival in WWE. You have Roman beat Edge. Oh yeah, you can imagine a promo. I made easy work of your top rival, something you couldn't do when you were doing Hollywood movies and shit like that.
All right.
It connects in a way. There's a connection. Just saying.
I mean, who's in the whole list? Can you pull up the whole list?
I mean, if I can find it.
I know JBL was in the list. It was just a top 5. Was it WWE on Fox that did it?
Let me see here. Let me see here. This was in June, by the way. His top 10 greatest rivals.
Oh, it was a top 10.
Yeah, the top 10, yeah.
Was it WWE on Fox that did it?
Let me see what it is. Let me see. By the way, we're doing the prediction, by the way. We're just shooting shit here for a little bit. We'll be answering questions and all that stuff. I'm trying to figure out where is this. They showed a video here. I'm trying to find here. Let me see. This is from Sportskeeda. Okay, so they played a video. Okay, so here's the list. You ready for this, bro?
Mm-hmm.
Number 10, The Miz.
Oh, okay.
Number 9, JBL.
Should be a little higher. Okay.
Number 8, Kurt Angle. To me, that should be in the top 5.
Yeah.
Angle gave him a start. I don't give a fuck what anyone says. Number 7, AJ Styles.
Okay. I think AJ Styles should be 9.
Number 6, Triple H.
Okay.
Number 5, Brock Lesnar.
I mean, it was only one match.
Multiple matches.
It was multiple matches?
Backlash 02, Backlash 03. They had a match, obviously, back in 2012, Extreme Rules, and then obviously at SummerSlam. So,
okay,
there's that.
That's 3 matches. It's not a rivalry.
I know, but still, though, you know. Number 4, The Rock.
It should be a little higher.
Number 2, Number 3, Batista. Number 2, Edge.
Okay.
And number 1 is Randy Orton. So I apologize. I did say it was Edge, but no, it's Randy Orton who's the top opponent for.
No.
So if you're Roman, it's like, yeah, I beat your top rival. I made easy work of him. You couldn't even do that while you were filming the movie and this and that, right? And they go back to that promo from 2017, that segment on Monday Night Raw.
Yeah.
It was like, or she was like, I do this part-time better than you'll ever do a full-time. And now you can do this whole reverse now. Like, I do this better, head of the table than you'll ever do this anytime. Some shit like that. I don't fucking know. But say what you want, though. Listen, I know the buildup has been terrible. But, with the fans coming back in and everything getting back to normal, this gives me hope. That WWE, and again, I know, it's this talking right now. Stone Steve is talking. But it gives me hope that, you know what? They finally do something. You get their shit together. Get their shit together, man. Also, we're on the road to SummerSlam. If you will.
Okay.
That's my only hope. Other than that, let's get into these couple of news real quick. There's talks of Bill Goldberg, and everyone's mad, bro. Everyone's upset. Holy shit, bro. People are so angry. Eric, what's going on, man? Let me read the comments real quick, all right? Let me read the comments real quick. Jason Campbell writes, we'll be setting up for Trash Ron versus Edge at SummerSlam. Okay. Trash Rollins is gonna cost Edge the match. Jermaine right here. I see Alexa getting screwed over by Doudrop and Eva Marie. Liv Morgan gets attacked and gets screwed over by Sonya Deville, and she gets replaced by Sasha, who ends up winning Money in the Bank. To be fair, Sasha never got a rematch.
No.
So they can just, I extremely disagree, Damian. I missed the Universal Championship. Okay. Big E is going to win the WWE Championship, but not for winning the Money in the Bank. He's going to win. He's going to win the belt clean. He is going to be the one who takes the belt from Roman Reigns in the future. I mean, anything is possible, right? Anything is possible. Riddle and Big E are the most over guys in the men's ladder match. Truth be said, Kevin Owens or Big E are the only two that should win Money in the Bank. Okay. So much to get into. So anyway, let's get into this real news real quick about Bill Goldberg. Yes, it was announced that he's coming back. People are so angry. Mike, I can only imagine why, bro. You know what I mean?
I know why.
But the experts are mad. All the experts in the community are losing their fucking minds about this. So they're said that he's gonna be challenging Bobby Lashley at SummerSlam. Everyone's been wondering Brock, right? Brock Lesnar, right? And that's been always the belief, right? Brock's merch has been put back on the website. He's been added, it gets back on the roster. Right, so there's the idea. Hey, once they're back on the road, the surprise is, hey, Brock is going to be one of them, and we're off to the races with Bobby and Brock, which is a match people have been wanting to see for a long time.
Right,
you know what I mean, from their MMA days. We all know how that might have went down, but still,
who do you think would have won?
Those who went at it. I think Bobby takes it. Really? Knowing what we know now about Brock and all the shit he went through.
Oh, the diverticulitis.
Yeah, at the time where Bobby was, yeah. So, anyway, but instead we're getting now Bill Goldberg. And there's talks that now we're getting Goldberg versus Bobby Lashley at SummerSlam. And this got everyone so upset. This got everyone angry. This got everyone feeling some type of way. I wish I had the soundbite for some type of way, but the guidelines. Mike, your thoughts, bro?
I mean, everybody's mad because when you hear Goldberg, Goldberg in the mix, your mind automatically goes back to if he's in a championship match, he's gonna win.
In Saudi Arabia,
he beat Kevin Owens at SummerSlam too. What was that? SummerSlam Survivor Series? Which one was those?
So sweet Saudi money. That was Elimination Chamber.
He beats Kevin Owens in 10 seconds.
Don't remind me, bro.
And it's just every time you hear this.
That hit home for me, bro. That hit home for me. Oh, hell no.
It did with me too, because it's like in 10 seconds. So it's like, you hear Goldberg in a championship match, automatically you think he's gonna win. That's where I'm at. Now, if he does win, you're gonna see a storm like you
people losing their shit. People going angry. How dare you, WWE? I see some guy that, from somewhere, being angry and ranting and raving, but that's around the point. I see another guy from Cincinnati, complain, and I see, what? I see your boy, your boy. I see your boy, Mr. Lovey Dovey himself, going on a tantrum as well and shit like that. It's gonna happen. You're gonna open a shitstorm. People getting upset. All the experts in the community feeling some kind of way about it. Here's my take. Okay. Yes, I would have loved to seen Brock and Bobby. Like everyone else would have. They couldn't get Brock. It is what it is. I guess Brock is too busy. I guess Brock refused to cut his ponytail off.
That and he's too busy butchering meat.
Exactly. Maybe, you know what? Maybe the pro wrestling thing is behind him now. And then now he's dedicating to. Well, I think he was just a guest on their show. That's what I think it was. So there's that. The way I look at it, if you're Bobby Lashley, Bill Goldberg is a name. Say what you want. You know, oh my God, yes, it's Oldberg, 30-second gassed out. But think about this for a second, okay? Where are they gonna be at?
Houston.
No, SummerSlam. Where are they gonna be at?
Vegas.
Las Vegas. And what is Las Vegas known for, Big Mike?
Betting.
Besides that, you hear this, in the boxing community and the MMA. What is Vegas?
Sin City?
Fight capital of the world.
Oh, fight capital of the world. Okay.
So when you think fight, right? Fight. I think again. Here's Bill Goldberg, who when I was a kid, he's a fighter. He's an ass kicking machine, right?
Right.
And you have Bobby Lashley, who has that MMA background, right?
Right.
And again, his fight cap. So you already know, bro. Yo, you're gonna get a banging entrance from both Bobby and Goldberg.
Mm-hmm.
You're gonna get a dope ass entrance. You're gonna see Bobby Lashley walking out there with his MMA shorts, right? Walking into the ring in that stadium. That just a visual of it. And again, you know that Fox is backing this in a way, right? The pay-per-view and all that shit. So you're gonna get that 8K camera of Bobby Walk, and then
that's all you care about is the 8K camera.
And then you're gonna get, and then there's Bill Goldberg again. The visual of Goldberg in a stadium in Las Vegas, walking down to the ring.
Yeah,
and all them people chanting Goldberg, Goldberg, and then the bell ring, and the rest is history. Okay. Think about that for a second, right? And Bobby getting a big payday out of this shit. People forget again, this is a business. Or you could have Bobby Lashley versus fucking I don't know, Drew for the umpteenth time, where you can do a Bobby Lashley versus I don't know, fucking Big E. But that's not a match that moves the needle for me though, right now.
No.
So think about that for a second, guys. Just all that just mentioned. And again, in that 8K camera, bro.
It kind of moves the needle for me, Big E and Bobby Lashley, but it's not ready yet. Not yet.
I'm just saying, I think people need to calm down a little bit. And it's not like Goldberg's winning the match.
We don't know that.
Come on, bro. All right. Did you think Goldberg was beating Drew at the Rumble?
No. But you never know what happened. I mean, the dude beat the Fiend when he wasn't supposed to be beaten.
Well, no, the Fiend is what it is.
He beat back then he wasn't supposed to get beaten. He beat the Fiend. He beat Kevin Owens in 10 seconds. He beat Brock Lesnar. He eliminated Brock Lesnar in the Royal Rumble. He did things that stuff wasn't supposed to happen.
But here's the thing, though. Does it change the fact that Brock Lesnar is box office, bro? He's box office. Even at his age, bro. Bro, listen, you're going to have people that be traveling in chanting his name, bro. Watch, bro. I'm telling you. We're going to be doing the reaction stream on Twitch. I guarantee you, bro, his music going to hit. You're like, damn, yo. You're going to tell me the visual look nice as hell. You're right, Steve. I'm telling you. It's happening.
I'd rather have Brock Lesnar. But, I mean, he's busy. He's butchering meat. He's beating meat. He's got a ponytail. Yeah, he's beating meat. He's got a ponytail.
Now, can you imagine, like, Brock was about to sign, right? And Vince like, what's going on, pal? What's going on, pal? Well, Vince, it says here I gotta cut my ponytail. That's not happening. Can you imagine that been the reason? Like that was like the line being drawn. Like fuck, that's where I draw the line, man. I'm not cutting my ponytail off. You bugging?
I mean, you can't tell a grown man what to do unless he wants that money.
Hey man, Brock is good, bro. Brock is good.
Yeah, I know.
Let's see here. Basically it, bro. I mean, I got all this going on, bro. I know Impact's going on right now. Listen, I know again there's Impact this Saturday. I'm just watching the main event, Sami and Kenny. I don't give a fuck about the rest of the card. I know they're doing a surprise for Deonna Purrazzo, but other than that, bro, I'm not caring, bro. It sucks, but it is what it is, you know. And I don't see anyone like going crazy for the show. I don't see it. I'll watch it. I'll watch the main event, and if I'm off on Monday, I'll talk about it on Steve's Kitchen. But again, guys, this Sunday we will be doing a live reaction to the pay-per-view. So make sure you tune in. You listen to us and all that fun stuff. And who knows, maybe we'll have Walter, maybe we'll have someone else joining us. That's probably the plan. But again, we'll be live on YouTube and Twitch. The goal is to move down the road these reaction streams to Twitch. That is the plan. So, yeah, we're going to get that going down the road. And yeah, Mike, what do you got going on this weekend, bro? What you got?
Work. Yeah, work.
Work.
Yeah, and some things that I didn't get done on my birthday that I'm going to get done on the weekend. So
he does it again, yeah, Dark Sage. Who is Brock Lesnar? You mean a wrestler with yellow hair? You mean a wrestler with hair will or may make appearance at a show run by a wrestling promotion, and he will climb into a square object with ropes around it and do a move to a wrestler and then leave the square object and walk down a long ramp. See, it's a simple way to say no need to go in depth about it. I love this guy, yo. I love this account. Holy shit, yo. Bless your heart, bro. Bless you, man. What was I gonna say? That's the plan, though. So if you're on Twitch, like Dark Sages, hit the follow button over on Twitch. We're again removing the reaction streams after SummerSlam, starting with SummerSlam on Twitch. That is the plan. Okay. But for me, you know, I know there's a fight Saturday. I know Charlo's fighting.
Yep.
So there's that. I might be watching that. What was I gonna say? AEW real quick. Holy shit. So they hit 1 million viewers again. Good on them. I did watch the show, by the way, for what it's worth. I did see the main event, the coffin match between Trevor and Ethan Page. Who would have thought, right, that a feud from Evolve would main event on TNT? Good on them. I'll give more in depth on Monday. I'll go more in depth with the show and all that stuff. All right. If I'm off Monday, okay. If I am off on fucking Monday. But again, in case you guys don't know, I will be at Super SmackDown now on September 10th with Walter. And then I will be at AEW Dynamite September 15th at Prudential with my homeboy Eric. And then I'll be on the 22nd, Queens, New York, Arthur Ashe Stadium with Walter for Dynamite. So I'm gonna be busy those days in September. Next Saturday, I will be in Union, New Jersey for WrestlePro. So there's that too. My first independent show of the year, and hopefully more to come. You know, things opening up again and all that stuff. But yeah, that's basically it for us. We hope you enjoyed. You can follow me on Twitter, Instagram at Heel Steven. Again, if you're on YouTube right now, hit the subscribe button, hit the follow button. If you're on Twitch, please hit that follow button. We're trying to become a Twitch affiliate and all that stuff. Mike, let them know, man. Where can they check you out at, bro?
You can check me out on Twitter at Detroit Gamer 313, Instagram Detroit Big Mike 313, and be safe out there, people.
You be safe out there too, y'all. And yeah, guys. I guess Bucks and 7, yo.
It kind of looks like it. Kind of looks that
like
way.
it.
Yeah.
Yo, take it easy, everybody. Have a safe weekend, yo. Wear a condom. And there I go.